I guarantee you guys, if you do these 5 things for the next week, your mind is going to feel so amazing, and it's going to help you become a more integral person. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Wake Up with the Wolf podcast. I'm fucking amped up for this one. All right, today we're going to be talking about how to be an integral leader. But before we move forward, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be taking this one from a coach's perspective or a coach's angle. All right, as you guys should already know if you follow any of my content or if you've listened to the other episodes of the Wake Up with the Wolf podcast, I am an online business coach and an online business mentor. So we're going to be taking this from a little bit of a different perspective today. And we're going to be talking about how to be an integral leader. All right, the reason why I want to talk about this is because in our actual Facebook group, in the 10K Coaching Academy, our membership site the other day, I saw a trainer ask a question. They asked how they should or how they could go about motivating their clients even though they couldn't motivate themselves. And as much as there's a very simple, straightforward, tough love fucking answer that I could give you guys right now, being you be integral, I also want to give you guys a little bit of a more in-depth breakdown on it. So buckle in, strap in, let's deep dive into the lessons today. And before I deep dive into this, I want to make sure that you guys realize, again, even though the things I'm going to say in this are probably going to be a little bit harsh, all right? And yes, everything's going to be filled with tough love. I'm not trying to offend anybody personally, but everything needs to be said, and you guys need to realize you need to show the fuck up, because if you want to be a coach, if you want to achieve your goals, you need to come at it from an integral way. You need to be an integral fucking leader in order to coach people properly, all right? And the reason why, all right, the reason why you need to be integral with what you're doing as a coach is because how can you be a good coach if you can't be a good fucking client? All right? Online fitness coach, listen to these questions. How are you supposed to tell somebody to follow their meals if you're not doing it yourself? All right? How are you supposed to tell people to work out and push harder if you're not fucking doing it? How are you supposed to get people to check in and stay accountable if you're not even doing it with your own fucking goals? All right, the answer is you probably fucking won't. You're gonna slack off, and then you're gonna bitch at other people for not doing what they should be doing, even though you're not doing it in the back end. All right, you're being a fucking hypocrite. And I kind of want to look at it from another angle as well, because there might be some people who listen to this who aren't an actual online fitness coach. So look at it a different way. Parents, how are you supposed to tell your kids to clean their room and do their chores if they look at you doing absolutely nothing, not doing what you're going to say? All right, they're going to see you as a hypocrite. They're going to see you as somebody who's not being integral to what they say they're going to do. All right? You need to be integral with your fucking word. You need to show up no matter what happens, especially if you want to be a leader. All right, but don't worry. All right, I'm going to relate with you guys here. I understand how it is. All right, I understand it's easy to lose motivation. I've lost motivation in the past too. All right, I don't even really like using the word motivation because I think it's bullshit. However, I'm going to use it as an example right now. I've lost motivation in the past too. All right, when I finished competing for the 3rd time, I actually lost motivation because I stopped wanting to compete. I found out that journey in life just wasn't for me. I didn't want to go down the road of competing anymore. And when I made that decision, I had a thought in the back of my head like, well, what the fuck's the point of training as hard as I was now? What's the fucking point of going to the gym at 6 a.m. to crush a bunch of cardio, to crush my workout, to follow my meals, etc.? So I fell off track. All right, it sent me into a pretty deep-rooted body dysmorphia, depression-like state because I fell off track immensely and lost a lot of motivation. But then I found a way to reignite that passion so I could show up for everybody each and every day. I found boxing again, which helped me reignite that fucking passion for training, which helped me show the fuck out again, which helped me show up on my social medias, which helped me show up for my clients, which helped me push myself each and every day. But there's one thing that I never did. I never slacked when it came to my clients. All right? I never slacked when it came to showing out for the people around me. I never slacked when it came for showing out for my social media, because regardless of boxing, regardless of competitions, regardless for that motivating force that's pushing you, you need to show up every fucking day, because that's what leaders do. I do not care what's going on in your life. I don't care if you're not motivated yourself. I don't care if you don't want to go train in the morning. I don't care if you don't want to learn more about nutrition to help your clients more. All right? You need to fucking do it, because that's what leaders do. Because if you don't, if you're someone who preaches to follow their meal plan when you're not, if you're someone who preaches to crush their workouts and push harder, but you're not, if you're someone who preaches that they need to do their check-ins, to stay accountable, to clean their room, to work harder, to show up early, to show up on time, whatever the case may be, but you're not, you're a fucking hypocrite. You're not an integral leader, okay? And guess what, guys? If you don't learn how to stay integral with your word, it's going to mess with your mental state. And coming at it from a coach's angle, all right, as a business coach trying to teach you how to grow your business, if you don't stay integral with your word and it starts to mess with your mental state, that's going to mean you're probably going to get less leads, because you're not going to lead gen properly. You're also probably going to provide a smaller or lesser impact on the world with your social media, because you're not showing up on your social media. Which in tune is probably going to mean you're going to make less money, meaning you're probably not going to have an actual business to run online. You're going to have to get a different job. You're not going to be the, I guess, solid, individual, self-sustaining entrepreneur that I know you would like to be, which eventually might mean you're not going to actually have that business. So, if you want to be taken fucking seriously as an online fitness coach in this game, if you want to be taken seriously as a human being, okay? You need to realize that there's a huge fucking difference between motivation and discipline. All right? You train every day because it helps you look and feel better daily. As an online fitness coach or an influencer on social media, you make good content so you can generate leads, or you can make a fucking impact daily so you can grow your business. All right? As someone who wants to grow in life, you should be following your morning routine on a daily basis so your mind is clear, so you can be successful no matter what. Because guess what? All right, listen here for a second. Really make sure you turn your volume up for this one. As an adult, you need to learn that motivation means fucking nothing. No one is motivated every single day, but you still need to put in the work. I'm going to say that one more time for the people who might have not heard me because their phones are turned down too low, or their car volume isn't turned up, or they don't have YouTube turned up very much. Listen up. As an adult, you need to learn that motivation means fucking nothing. No one is motivated every day, but they still need to show the fuck up if they want to make a difference, either in their own life or as a business coach, mentor, leader, manager, whatever the fuck you want to lay across the board. There's a difference between motivation and discipline. As an adult, you have discipline. As a child, you could talk about motivation. Period. Now, with all that being said, I hope that you guys took a little bit away from this. I hope that maybe I enlightened you to a certain point. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of homework on this podcast, on this video, on this breakdown. If you're a person who's currently struggling with being integral, all right, if you're a person who's currently struggling with finding discipline rather than motivation, if you're a person who's currently struggling with finding a balance so you can actually do what you say you're gonna fucking do, I want you guys to do this homework, all right? I want you to copy these 5 things in your notes. So write these down, record this, take a mental note for it later, but I want you to do these 5 things for the next week, okay? First thing is I want you to do 5 minutes of meditation every single morning. What this is going to do, it's going to allow you to calm your mind and focus on what needs to be done for the week so you can crush your fucking goals. Number 2 is I want you to do 5 minutes of gratitude and affirmation journaling. All right? The reason why is because a lot of us want to achieve big things in life. All right? A lot of us have very large goals, so we're always looking outwards. But we're never looking in. Nobody's looking internal. Nobody's looking at what they already have. So they start to forget the things that they should be grateful for, and they don't ever talk good about themselves, so it puts them in a weird mental state. So we're going to switch that up. Number 3 is I want you to spend 5 minutes a day realigning yourself with your goals. All right, so if you're an online fitness coach listening to this and you want to make an insane amount of money, or you want to make an insane amount of impact in the world with your coaching business, realign yourself with that. Spend 5 minutes in the morning reading your goals back to yourself. Why the fuck are you doing this on a daily basis? And if you're a person who's listening to this that is not an online fitness coach, what are your goals in life? What do you want to achieve? Where do you want to go? Why are you getting up at a certain time every single day? Write that shit down and realign yourself with it every single day, because what you speak out in the universe is what's going to come back. Number 4, spend 1 hour exercising each and every day. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just move your body. Because the more you move your body, the better you're going to feel, the clearer your mind is going to get, and then you're slowly going to make that transition between needing motivation and having discipline. And last but not least, number 5 is 1 hour a day showing out for the people around you. What that means, all right, is if you're an online fitness coach, I want you to show out for your audience, show out for your clients, put out 100% effort in everything you fucking do so you can be the integral leader you promise to be. And if you're not an online fitness coach and you're listening to this, I want you to show up for the people around you, for your kids, for your family, for your friends. All right, be that integral person who actually takes action on the fucking things they say they're gonna do. I guarantee you guys, if you do these 5 things for the next week, your mind is going to feel so amazing, and it's going to help you become a more integral person. I'm going to review them one more time if you guys actually want to take action on this. Number 1, 5 minutes of meditation. Number 2, 5 minutes of gratitudes and affirmation journaling. Number 3, 5 minutes of a day realigning yourself with your goals. Number 4, 1 hour of exercise a day. And number 5, 1 hour a day showing out for the people around you. It's time to be integral. It's time to do what the fuck we say we're gonna do. Let's act like wolves and let's kill this shit. Peace.